Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's Amy and this is Dino Budgets. Today we're going to be doing a budget with me for paycheck number 1 for June. But before we get into that, you know what we have to do. We have to see what T-Rex is trying today. So remember, no matter what type of day you're having, at least you're not a T-Rex trying to adjust his office chair. I may not be a T-Rex, but I definitely have a hard time finding the little adjuster button on a lot of chairs. All right, guys. So as you can see today, we have a little bit larger amount for a first paycheck. We did have some more overtime come through, yay. But I do believe this is going to be probably like near the end of it of like getting a large lump sum. I think my husband is starting to slow down a bit and they have things kind of caught up and whatnot, so he's not putting in as much overtime as normal, but anything is better than nothing. So we're definitely very grateful for that. We're going to be budgeting $28.72 today. So let's just hop right into it and start with our mortgage. So we are going to be doing $1,515. I have decided to start budgeting up instead of the exact dollar amounts, just so I can, like, after this is really, I think 14 or 15, 14 and like 2 cents or something really random. And so that way the change can start accumulating up in my buffer to kind of build up a little bit more. So that one is getting rounded up. Car payment is $410, and that is how much I pay. Bills, I did the same thing. I'm going to come over here and pull up the other spreadsheet for you guys. So I do have all my monthly bills, on a spreadsheet. So I just went through all the bills that weren't my mortgage or my car payment and rounded them up to the next dollar. So this month, since we don't have to do a water sewer bill or any other subscription renewals, like yearly subscription renewals, our bills came to $385, so a little bit on the lower side, which is nice. And then food budget and gas budget, those get paid with paycheck number 2. All right, so medical is going to get $40 this time. Home repairs is going to finally get some love because I have been definitely doing some home stuff and buying some outdoor furniture and decor, and so I'm going to start buffing that back up since it is starting to get down there. Yearly bills is going to get a bump of $150. We're getting to the point of being fully funded on that. I think by the next paycheck we will be there, but I am going to start like continually adding into it so that this also includes like yearly subscription renewals too. So that way those are there and I can just pull from it to pay it when it goes through. Emergency fund doesn't need anything right now, fully funded at $1,000. And savings, we're going to do $12.96 to kind of round out our dollar amount to give us $260 to put into our sinking funds, which is great. We almost never have this much to put into sinking funds on the first paycheck of the month. So very excited for that. Car maintenance is going to get a $20. Barney, we're going to skip this time. He's doing pretty good, and I really wanted to put the money elsewhere. We're going to do $40 for Christmas. Travel will get $20. And then events, birthdays, holidays, that's going to get $40. Again, Father's Day and multiple July birthdays coming up. We got to beef it up. Dates and gifts for hubby and I, that's going to get $40. He is actually, my husband is one of the birthdays in July, so I have to beef this up to also have his birthday gift money in there as well. So that one's getting a nice little jump. Personal care is going to get $20, and savings challenges is going to get the remaining $80. I did scratch off in a previous video that I think it's $20 this time that's going into my scratch off fund, but we'll see when I get there how I decide to divide the money up, because I am getting to the point where I am like less than 10 pounds away to that first goal or reward that I've set up for myself. So I do need to have the money ready to go for that reward. So I might put a little bit more towards that scratch off challenge, or I might throw all $60 towards Hawaii. We'll just see. But so that's kind of how I'm going to do it this time. I'll probably go over my numbers one more time just to make sure there isn't something I really, need this time around or I forgot. But, I think that's a pretty good balance on stuff, putting a lot into my digital funds and then, cash wise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap-a-roo here, and we are going to actually cash stuff the digital funds today together and hop right into it. All right, so I got our funds to go ahead and cash stuff our digital amounts with. So let's go ahead and count 102, 3, 4, 5, 56, 6, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 7, 8. All right, 688. We've got our money. We've got our cash tray. Let's go ahead and get cash stuffing. All right, so I'm going to grab out my binder for digital funds. All right, utilities is going to be all of the bill money. So we're going to put 385, 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 85. And I think there is some left in here just because I have not done my unstuff yet. So there is another 10. Which means we have 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 80, 95. 395 in there for now. It will turn into 385 once I do my unstuffing for last week. All right, so food and gas are getting skipped. Medical is going to get 40, so let's do 20 and 40. Add that to what's in there. So medical now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Starting to build up nicely. All right, home's gonna get 100. And we'll add to what's in there. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 42, 44, 344. And insurance or our yearly bills is gonna get the 150. So let's add that in, 150. And now has 1,000, 1, 2, 350, 1,350, which I believe is enough for part of my, or what's going to renew first here coming up in June. So then I'll just have what gets renewed in end of June, beginning of July. So I got time for that. So doing good. Emergency, that's just got 1,000. That's good to go. And then finally, our savings is going to get the $12.96, which when I transferred that over into savings, did bump it up to the next dollar and some change. So we're actually going to put in 13, 10, 12, and 13. That way we will be up to date with what's in there, but still, under. So there's a few more pennies added on to this. So we have 20, 30, 32, 33, and 34 now. So slowly but surely we're going to add that up. And then I will update my buffer at another time. I do need to get everything transferred and payments sent off where they need to go. And then I will see where my leftover is at and I can update that. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed this little budget and cash stuffing with me today. And I hope to see you guys next time. If you want to keep seeing content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I hope you all are having an amazing day and an amazing budget. So till next time, bye.